When you got that phone call, do you remember what was going through your mind?
It was crazy, just thinking, because you go through and you meet so many people as you go through the combine and you go through Senior Bowl, and there's so many different teams. I did not take any pre-draft visits, so I didn't think I was getting drafted anyway. So you just kind of, it's all a blur. And you're like, all right, who am I talking to? I'm talking to the Jets. All right, who's at the Jets? And then it was like, oh, I'm talking to Mike Tannenbaum. And it was just kind of, it was a whirlwind. And it wasn't until I think later that night it was like, oh, I'm going to New York, and then it really didn't sink in.
And you always tell a funny story. DeBrickashaw in a three-piece suit, you in your flip-flops.
Yeah, so we were at the combine and trying to, you're going around, you have workouts to do, you have interviews, they're poking and prodding you in medical, and we get to the interview section in the evening, and they were still using like the train cars and all those rooms and everything. And I turned the corner and there's Brick, and he didn't work out at the combine, I don't believe. And he's in a crisp three-piece suit. And I look at him, I was like, Brick, wait, what are you doing? Like, why are you so dressed up? He goes, it's a job interview. Why are you in jeans and flip-flops and a polo shirt? I was like, I don't know, because I just got done working out and I'm tired.
That's DeBrickashaw, and that is Nick.
That's us.
Now, will you watch the draft, and how do you think this year will play off? Like you said, it's been so crazy with this pandemic and lockdown. Like, do you see this? How's this happening?
I don't know. It's gonna be weird. I think Roger's gonna love it because he can't get booed. I think that's a big key. But I think the idea that you have all these teams drafting people who, like I said earlier, who they don't really know. They cut off the visits pretty early in that period of time. And, you just don't know if you can't get a guy in and see how he is, interacting with the medical staff. Because the combine, you get reports, not everybody can see everybody, and so you're getting shared reports. But when you finally get someone in your facility, or you can go to their pro day and see them in kind of like their natural environment, see how they are, I think it's something that is going to be wild, because you're really taking it a wild stab at it.
You've been pretty busy in retirement. Talk about your that barbecue that you were going to send over so I can test some.
It was something I wanted to do, to be able to share, because barbecue is all about people getting together, having a good time, sharing stories, sharing food, and makes everyone happy. And the other side of it too is the charitable component. We're connected with Answer the Call, which does fantastic work for our first line responders who die on the call of duty, and helps their families out. So this way, a portion of the proceeds of each bottle sold goes to them. And it's a way that I've been working with Answer the Call for 5 or 6 years now. And it's a way for me to keep a steady stream of not only awareness, but a little bit of money going to them as well.
The barbecue sauce, both of them.
Yeah, we got both of them here. We got to reach through there.
Your favorite?
Put them up here. I go back and forth. I would have to say I love them both equally, because they represent, my children.
Oh, solid point. Solid point.